You love her, you hate her, you really wish you can just gouge her eardrums so you don't have to hear her sing. We're talking about OG Ellie. So, I went through a bit of the numbers for how this buff like affects her damage and like buster farming. If you're at NP1, you really shouldn't be trying to like farm with this character in general. Like if you don't have anyone else, sure, go ahead. This buff definitely makes her definitely more accessible for a lot of people. But at only MP1, your damage is you're gonna run into problems, and it's not even because of just like her in general. It's because just some things in her kit just kind of don't work well with farming. Although she kind of has a little bit of potential, if you can like finagle your way through it. But it's so much extra effort to get this character to actually do more than normal buster farming damage to like take advantage of her kit that it's just not worth it. So let's get started. I gotta play catch up because we gotta still talk about these two. Hopefully before Grand Archer raids come out. So base attack 9.1k, normal for 4 star, especially because she's one of the first 4 stars. She kind of set the standard. HP a lot lower. Well, okay. So HP at level 100 is pretty much equal to the new 5 star. But the attack doesn't scale nearly the same way. Like level 1, I want to say 10 is closer to the base attack. So like you can already see like she's not scaling in the same. When they designed the new one, they didn't like put her in like the same place proportionally. They did give her different stats. Man attribute different from the other one, but there's no reason she should be anything but man. Because Tail Carmilla is pretty human tail. Chaotic Evil, so this is the Bonsi you're going to use. Elizabeth Trade, because of course she's going to have it. Why would she not? Hit counts are completely dog shit. Don't even try to like get refund from her. She's being promoted now as a Buster Farmer. You don't care about this. But yeah, like 1.1 cool star gen, better than other servants. But these hit counts are absolutely horrendous. Like MP Buster if you need anything. Don't even doing Mighty Chains. I probably wouldn't recommend. New one definitely, not this one. And let's just move on. So this character has every single part of their kit buffed. Because yeah, she was a day one character. They needed to do that. So first skill, one of her earliest buffs, 20% attack from the party, and all females get another 20% except herself. It was 16%, and that was it. So yeah, again, Pog, 5-turn cooldown. Second skill, again, was a torture technique, only 20% defense for one enemy. Now it's all enemies. Removes their latest buff and does a skill seal. This is one of her most recent. This I think is her most recent buff before this one. But it basically made her esports viability, especially in a CQ, significantly higher. Just because of these two in combination, AOE and then strip the latest buff. You can do Ali has been someone that like people have been using in esports, and Liz of the End just like amps it up to like 200% of like why you would be using Ellie in the first place. Skill seal is nice, or a demerit. It kind of depends. The skill seal means that the enemy has to take attack. So if you're doing esports, this is what you want. You don't want the enemy to like be popping skills and not doing damage. So yeah, like again, Liz at the End just kind of solidify that like the lower tier Lizzes, they're good for. They've always been good for esports and buster farming. The new one isn't that new as a concept. It's just she does it the best. Third skill, the most recent buff. So changes from battle continuation, 1 time 4-turn guts on a 7-turn cooldown to a 6 turn. So you do not need a pen 5. A pen 2 is honestly good enough. I did do a run here testing it, and that is where like you're trying to min max this character. You know, even try to double stack this turn on the final wave is possible, but again, you have to jump through so many goddamn hoops. It becomes how much is this actually viable? If you want to like jump through all the hoops, go for it. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just your damage is going to be all over the fucking place. But yeah, so guts on a shorter cooldown. All the cooldowns are below 6, so you don't need a pen 5. Literally, unless you're trying to double stack something on the same turn, which is what I'm talking about here. Yeah, 30 battery, 30% buster. That's all you need for buster farming. But in terms of damage, all she gets to double stack is 20 attack and 30 buster. That's really not that good in terms of buster farming. It's why I'm saying like you can use her for farming, but unless you're trying to double stack this, her damage isn't going to be amazing. I am now doing monthly $5 giveaways as a way to give back to my channel. I recently hit 500 subs and I want to keep giving back to the people that support me. All you have to do is comment on one of my videos during the month. Doesn't even have to be a video I make that month, and you are entered to win. 5 people can win every month with 1 win per person per month. Only 1 comment is counted as an entry every month. I will send you the prize in a way that works for both of us. Thank you for watching. Now let's get back to the video. In fact, like when I did this testing, her damage was comparable to, where is this? Oh, god damn it. Oh my god, why is the farming not of course. Okay. So like I remember doing this testing, her damage isn't that far off from like Romulus as it is now. But the thing is, like, Romulus has just a better kit, and he has better farming unlocked. And, like, also, he has a ramp-up super effective. Like, him MPing with no super effective is still more damage than someone that had every single part of their kit buffed. Because this is showing, like, 200,000, I remember. And, like, with power mod, 265,000. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is where Romulus was when he wasn't even getting his super effective. So if Liz is getting man attribute on this from Vitch, Romulus would get man attribute from Vitch on this. Talking about Romulus Quirinus, not 3-star. Just got to be clear about that. Yeah, so any buffs that Liz gets, he would get. So damage, the gap is there, and unlike Melisande, this one isn't you can just overcome, because you can't just overcome low base stats. Like I already said, like her base attack at 120 is significantly lower than even the new one at level 100. You're jumping through so many extra hoops. It has to be because you like Liz. It can't be because, oh, I think she's the best farmer. No, she's not. Alright, but yeah, this is pretty much all she needed. 20% debuff res. Huh. Other one has the same amount. Territory creation B. Yeah, because she creates her own stage. And castles Z. Pens, the only one thing you really care about is this. She has this because of Triple C. MP, 5 hit, ignores defense. Awesome to have as a passive. Reduces enemy buff success rate by 20%. This is slept on. I'm surprised like more servants haven't got this in a long time. This fucks people up way more if you don't want them to actually attack you. Like it's super negative synergy for esports because like you wouldn't want them to try buffing themselves in the first place. But at the same time, when you pop a skill, like say when you pop charisma, you have 100% chance of landing this. So it pretty much always lands. But if you start having buff success rate, if you've ever used Imperial Privilege, you're basically doing that with every other skill the enemy is going to do. When this happens to you, it is the most annoying fucking thing. And sometimes you'd honestly rather have just like skill block so that at least no amount of resetting is gonna waste your time. Number one. Number two, a certain amount and then it's cleared. Unless it's like unremovable and then you're kind of just fucked. But yeah, no, this is a nice niche effect that like very, very few servants actually have. Baby Curse on the enemy too, not much. Bond CE 500 healing per turn while she's on the field. Do not make her a Grand Lancer. Do not do it. This character is still stuck in year one with the hit counts. If they actually mod her hit counts, we can actually start talking about it because her MP gain again is like really high. So if she gets good hits on this, we have something different to talk about. But like I said, character was designed 10 years ago and it's showing its age. The fact is that she can buster farm in general without Summer Chloe or needing Liz at the end is nice if you're a fan. That's all I can say. All right. I'm going to move on. Peace.
Thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed, drop a like or sub. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.